All right, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Welcome or welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This reading is covering the next 2 weeks, Tarot and Oracle messages, what you don't see coming. Click the timestamps below for your sign, but stick around right now because I have a collective message, and you can listen to each sign if you want, of course, and just take what resonates as always. All right, so let's get a collective message for all of the earth signs. This is the energy and spirit oracle deck. All right, what do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn need to know? Ooh, beneath the surface, 31 and 4. Hidden truths and something unknown. Okay, so check out that iceberg. Okay, there's something beneath the surface, something unknown. And to me, it looks like something very beautiful. It's a reflection of something that you already know about, something you already experienced, but maybe you don't realize the depth of how beautiful this can be. So that's a very beautiful message. Hidden truths, something unknown. All right, so now let's jump in with Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. This is for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node. What you don't see coming, something hidden beneath the surface. All right, so we have, this keeps coming out. I can't believe it. Wisdom of the Magi and 5. Mental clarity. So I'm starting to take this as a collective message. Everybody needs to find a way to clear their minds. Okay, I think people have been all over the place getting fired up about things. Things we can't control. Obviously, we can't control everything. Trying to get people to see our opinion, our side, our argument. Okay, or maybe we're frustrated that people are trying to make us see things their way. So it's time to gain some mental clarity, peace, and ground yourself. Teacher, learning a new path, and number 8. So many of you are learning a new path, or you're wanting to learn something new. I think Taurus, many of you are trying to learn a different way of going about doing things. You're trying to learn not to get triggered, or learn what your triggers are before you respond in anger or say something you just don't want to say. You're learning to, and wanting to really learn how to not sweat the small stuff. And that small stuff seems really big when we get triggered, right? We're very passionate in anger or whatever it is because it seems so huge. And we want to be able to control it, or control our emotions, control the situation, protect the people that we love, protect ourselves. But we don't need to eat up all of our healthy energy by responding that way, because then it's very exhausting. It puts stress on the body. So we kind of want to learn how to shift that energy back so that we can regenerate the good, the positive, the light, the calm, and not waste it, not burn it up, right? So then, we're like running on fumes at that point. And where is the joy and peace in that, right? So I feel like you're really wanting to learn a new way of going about things. Some of you could be on a totally new path, right? Like it could be with school, with learning, education, or something like that. I think that for a lot of you, though, you're trying to learn how to go about things differently so that you have more peace in your life, in connections with other people, the way you respond to things. We have freedom, okay? This will free you. Moving on and letting go. Okay, so what's hidden, I think for many of you, Taurus, what's hidden beneath the surface is your emotions are sometimes all over the place, and you get carried away, and then it robs you of your energy, your life force, joy. But moving on from those things and letting go, certain things, give to God, is going to free you and help conserve your energy and actually make it grow. Like I'm seeing on this learning card, there's such a huge glow. There's a glow on all of these cards, actually. All right, let's see what we have from Everyday Witch. Yeah, the 10 of Wands, which is about putting those burdens down, okay? Clear your mind and consciously tell yourself, I cannot control such and such. I am going to give it to God. I'm going to put this burden down that I took on that's not mine. It's something you might have to start practicing on a daily basis. And if you're in a situation, like say work or just a situation where other people are around and you can't very well just sit down and close your eyes and center yourself, right? Give yourself a little mantra or something as a reminder, like, okay, I'm going to be grounded here. This isn't that big of a deal. Something happened yesterday, a couple days ago. Okay, I'll tell you this quick story. I went to a new doctor. I really liked the person. I liked the assistant, but she took my picture without my permission. And I didn't like that because I don't like bad pictures of me, right? And she was older than me, very sweet and everything. And I'm like, oh, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. It's just for, you know, your thumbnail for your account or whatever. And I'm like, but. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to let this slide, right? And I did let it slide. I wasn't mad. I didn't carry it with me. But then later on that night when I was trying to fall asleep, I thought about it. And I was beating myself up. This was completely useless, right? Of me to beat myself up about this. Why didn't I speak up? Why didn't I make her take that down? And I had to really talk myself out of going there. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't really matter. I saw the picture. It's tiny. You can barely see it. I basically look like an ant. And it wasn't a battle that I really needed to fight. I didn't want to because I really like her. And if she's going to be my assistant to my doctor, I don't want to start trouble with her. She really didn't mean any harm. It just was something that, you know, made me uncomfortable. So my point is I got through it in the moment. Everything was fine. And I'm like, good for me. You know, I picked my battle, or I chose not to battle that, right? But then I started obsessing over it late at night. And the reason is because I felt like other things in my day or my life in general, I didn't have a hold of as strongly as I wanted to. So I started, you know, getting kind of overly focused on that one incident. So I'm just telling the stories as they come to me sometimes, thinking that it might help some of you listening. Choose your battles and don't let anything take your peace away. Some of you might be saying, well, I would call right over there now and say, take that picture down. If that makes you feel better, Taurus, go ahead and do it. But take a few deep breaths and do it with calm and kindness. Okay. Justice, karmic justice. You could be dealing with a Libra, and that's with learning a new path, okay? Balance is needed here. Exercising balance. And look, another major arcana, the Chariot. So you could be choosing this direction, this new direction here, because we have moving on and letting go. Okay? So she looks kind of confused. She's like, all right, I decided to go this way. My kitty cat's all ready to go. But I'm like, oh, should I have done that? Should I have gone that way? So don't be up late at night questioning these things, because we have this beautiful freedom card here. Okay, and there's doves on there. There's the gilded cage with the door open. Like, you are free. You are free to do what you want. You're free to feel what you want. You just have to catch yourself before you get carried away and get upset when it's not necessary. Okay, wisdom of the Magi. So we've got mental clarity, 10 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. So coming out of this 10 of Wands, burdensome energy, to this lighter Ace of Wands, where there's creativity, creative ideas, looking at other things you'd like to try out in life, maybe you hadn't considered before. Learning a new path and justice, look, is being clarified by the moon, so you could be dealing with the Pisces too. So learning a new path, so you learn as you go along, okay? Don't expect to be a master of something overnight. Just because you decide, I want to do this. I took forever to make this decision. I want to do this. And then don't expect all of it to manifest overnight just because you finally made the decision. Take your time with it and allow the journey to grow you, okay? And we have the 9 of Wands. So maybe you've been feeling really beat up by this, by trying to make a decision, or you know, ruminating, like I was just talking about, like my little story. Maybe you've been ruminating and you're feeling really banged up. But at the same time, maybe life has kind of gotten you banged up. You're coming out on the other side of it. You're almost there. Whatever you've been working hard on, don't stop. Just don't stop before you get to the finish line, because you're almost there. Don't give up, Taurus. You're almost there. If things are looking hopeless, I want to tell you, they're not. You might not have tangible proof of that right now as you're listening to this. But things are not hopeless. There's a lot of hope. And there's a reason to keep going, okay? Grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. I think your feelings require careful handling by you, Taurus. You're being too hard on yourself. Be gentler with yourself. Tankard, look, that's awesome. We have celebration, fun, and enjoyment. So that means there's something to celebrate here. Ladder, yeah, climbing towards success. You will be successful. Keep moving forward. We have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. It could be a younger man or woman. This could be someone you're on a path with. Maybe you're on a new path and someone you're in a relationship with. Maybe you've made a decision together. Okay, we have ear. Oh, wow, I love that one. Good news. And July, so something could be significant about the month of July. Or you could know someone who has a July birthday that's significant to you. I'm noticing the waves on that card too. There's something that's flowing, something flowing in an exciting, creative way, if you allow it to. Chair filled, someone new is entering your life, okay? And we have teardrops. So for some of you, great personal sorrow, but I think that might be linked with beneath the surface. Like maybe you've been trying to hide, you know, some kind of pain you've been feeling. I got it. You've been hiding pain you've been feeling under anger, okay? So the anger is on the outside, right? So sometimes we get angry because we're trying to control a situation, but we're angry because underneath we're really like scared. Scared we could lose somebody, scared, you know, about anything really. And it's time to gently let those feelings out from beneath the surface. And that brings us to the Jug and lighthearted, carefree time, which I really love because I felt like this was very carefree too. The Ace of Wands. All right, Taurus, thank you for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you, again soon. And we are on to Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We're covering what you don't see coming approximately over the next 2 weeks. Let's see what we get from the Tarot and Oracle for you, Virgo. This is the Energy and Spirit Oracle. Okay, we have Divine Presence, the force of love and creation. Let me try and get that in focus. Divine Presence, the force of love and creation. So know that Spirit is with you. There are beautiful things in life. It's time to start noticing them. Personal Guide 38, which breaks down to the Master number 11. And we also have the Master number 44. Guardian Angel and your Spirit family. Yeah, I think it's time to really tune into your Spirit family. Shamanic Healer coming out like crazy. Everybody is strongly in need of cleansing and attunement. And I'm saying with this card, cleanse your physical space as well. Your home, your room, your car, your workspace. And this will open up to spirit energy and clarity and guidance. And I also want to say like abundance and good things. All right, so this is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Let's get another little shuffle here for Virgo. All right, what else does Virgo need to know the most? What you don't see coming. And as a reminder, you got beneath the surface. So this was collective for earth signs, beneath the surface. There are hidden truths and there's something unknown, which is actually the theme of this reading. Divine Presence is being clarified by 7 of Pentacles. Personal Guide, 2 of Wands. And Shamanic Healer, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So let's get more clarifiers and I'll go deeper. So the 7 of Pentacles is saying you will have your harvest if you've been working hard on something. I think it might be time to take a break, take a breather. Don't pick your fruit before it's ripe type thing. Try and exercise some patience and stop to smell the roses. There's something peaceful you can do as you take a break while you wait. And look, the Tower, I like that because that's a major breakthrough here. All right, Virgo, the 2 of Wands is being clarified by another 2 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles with Judgment. Okay, the Force of Love and Creation is being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles and the Tower. So the Tower in this deck I really love because the Witch is saying, okay, that didn't work, so I'm going to let that crumble and fall. But what I built over here with the 7 of Pentacles, there's my harvest, and I know this. So it's figuring out what does work and continue doing that, and letting go of what doesn't work and stopping to breathe in the fresh air, enjoy nature. I think you need to spend some time outside. Okay, did you hear that funny meow? That was my cat. And we have the 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. So both witches on this card are contemplating something. This one is saying, what could I do? What if? Look at all these stars. Like, what wishes do I have? And this one here, he's actually holding the physical, the tangible, he or she, saying, I have this and I have this. How can I make this work so I can have both these good things in my life that I really want? So call on your guides and angels, okay? Find a way to quiet your mind, cleanse your space so that you can have a clear mind. The answers are there, and I feel like there's 2 important things you really want, and you're trying to figure out, how can I have both? And you can. You can peacefully figure this out. The Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. So there's strong money-making potential. There could be a strong money offer. This could have to do with property for someone listening. And we have the Judgment card, and that's about a higher calling. And it's saying to not go back to your past. Okay, so we all have free will. You can choose to go back to past lessons or, relationships with people that, weren't good, or, finding someone new that's similar, or it's a similar situation, or a job that's similar, or something like that. So yes, if you need a job, don't leave it until you have a new one. But this is about rising above some things where you've already learned the lesson and it's time to move on, and it's carefree. See, she's carefree. She's playing music. The cat's chasing the butterfly. If something from your past comes up and tempts you, like, hey, Virgo, remember me? Oh, I've missed good old Virgo. Stop and ask yourself, why did I leave that? Why did I leave that situation or that person? Do I really want them back? Or do I want to go on this path of higher knowing, higher wisdom? We have the Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser in the end. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was just going on and on about. All right, Virgo. We have flowers, beautiful happiness. You're finding happiness. And we have the Pig, beware of greed. So that person, I think, that might be turning back up in your life is greedy. They miss what you used to give them or what you used to bring to their life. They miss your generosity. So beware of that. Sometimes it can be flattering when someone misses us, but then it's like, wait a minute. Sometimes flattery really will get you nowhere. We have the Whale, great worry over nothing, and I like that card a lot. Horse, there's a short journey for some of you. We have the Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, which I would think would mean there is someone in your life, or will be, who means a lot to you. This could be marriage for some people. Hidden secrets can harm you, so I would say that would be like trying to hide your own feelings. You definitely don't want to always wear your heart on your sleeve depending on the company, but it's important to be in tune with your own feelings and honor your own feelings. All right, Virgo, carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. And one more from here. Firecracker, excitement. Okay, so something exciting is coming up. This could have to do with travel, possibly for some of you, not everyone. All right, so thank you so much for being here, Virgo. Please like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you again soon. Jumping in here with Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. This reading is what you don't see coming over approximately the next 2 weeks leading forward. This is the Energy and Spirit Oracle. What do we have for Capricorn? Currents of emotion and uncontrolled feelings. That's coming out a lot. And also with Beneath the Surface, that was our collective message. If you didn't hear that, go back to the beginning. There's something unknown. Hidden truth, something unknown. And then we have currents of emotion. So that's something that's kind of uncontrolled, because underneath, like, you're holding a lot of things in. And then on the outside, it seems uncontrolled. So it's important to tune in to your emotions and figure out what it's all about before you act on them. We have Up from the Depths, and we have 6, 34, and 7. Releasing difficulty. I love this card so much. Releasing difficulty. I feel like somebody's been emotionally exhausted. And look at this talent, guys. 41 and 5. Spirit mentors and teachers. Talent guides. All right, Capricorn, many of you are very talented at something. Maybe you don't think it's talent because it comes so naturally to you. So if someone compliments you or seeks you for your services, be proud of yourself. Be happy to work with that person if this is you. All right, what else do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. All right, Capricorn, just have to get some good shuffles here. All right. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Clarifying currents of emotion. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you have creative work, and that is what helps calm your emotions, calm your nerves. And also, you're making money. I think a lot of you are making more money now, and that's also calming you down. We have the Page of Cups, all this creativity here. Yeah, I feel like you're releasing a lot of difficulty in your life by using your creative talents. It's calming you down. It's very therapeutic for you, and many of you are making money doing this. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. There's that money and stability. Many of you are finding yourself coming into more stability. Let's get some more, whoa, clarifiers here. We have the Lovers. The Lovers and the 9 of Cups, wishes and dreams coming true, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so with uncontrolled feelings, emotional currents, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Lovers, I think some of you were working with someone or living with someone that was rubbing you the wrong way. This could be finding common ground with that person, or also coming to agreement. So say you work from home, coming to agreement, asking that person to, you know, stay out of your space during certain times so that you can focus. That's for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, this could be an important communication romantically with someone having to do with work. I mean, it could be someone in the workplace, and I would be very careful about that. Yeah, there's more to that. I'm going to get back to that. Yeah, I think that a lot of you need to keep work and personal life separate. And remember that your coworkers aren't your friends. And I know that doesn't sound nice, but it's the truth. Sometimes we stay friends with previous coworkers, and the relationship has, you know, more viability that way anyway. But I think that while you're still working at the same place, it's important to realize that your coworkers are not your friends. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and 9 of Cups. So finding, you know, what really makes you feel happy and at peace. Maybe you need to take some time to yourself. Maybe doing artistic things will help you do that. Maybe that's your meditation, or is becoming your meditation. Talent guides, spirit mentors, and teachers is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. So I feel like this is balancing out, you know, your body, mind, spirit, the tangible, balancing out the need to like earn money to, you know, survive, to get by, but also enjoying your life. The balance of having coworkers or colleagues and friends outside of work. Because, you know, in my experience, it can be very lonely only having communications with people at work and then not having different friends outside of work. That was an issue for me, because I would tell myself, oh, well, I talk to people at work all day. I don't need to worry about making friends or whatever. Excuse me. That did come back to bite me, because I didn't have anything outside of work. I could have, but I was making excuses. So I think some of you just need to realize this, or maybe you already do. I feel like many of you are very like in your power in your career right now. Let's see what we have from the tea leaf fortune cards. Stay. Harp. Okay, yeah, great happiness. I think many of you are really happy with your work. Something is causing an emotional upset for someone though. But this card, like the Lovers, like I feel like this is a grounded energy and a grounded communication with someone. So I feel like someone's helping you to feel better, or you're helping them to feel better. We have Fair Man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. In this moment, I'm not liking the looks of this person. It could be a man or a woman. I feel like this person's in your past. Cup, you should accept valid criticism. So someone's trying to give you constructive criticism, or they're pretending it's constructive criticism. The card says you should accept valid criticism. So maybe someone's like pointing out to you, maybe what I just said, like maybe you don't like it that I said your colleagues are not your friends. But that's been my experience, and I've heard a lot of people say that they've, you know, really regretted trusting a work quote friend because they turn around, stab them in the back, or, you know, cause them to miss out on a promotion or get fired or something. Okay, hard work is ahead. Okay, with the table, laying your cards on the table, making an agreement with someone, releasing difficulty, making a decision. I am not going to live a certain way anymore. I'm not going to put myself through this hardship anymore. You're releasing that difficulty and accepting that this emotional journey is going to require some hard work, some digging deep. We have the Bell. There's an exciting announcement. And House, Astral House, I'm sorry, and happiness. Okay, so for some of you there's marriage, or you're meeting somebody you may want to marry someday, or have a strong committed relationship with them. But I feel like you're going to have more independence than you had before. You can be in a committed relationship and still be independent. That's the way it should be, right? And I think that's part of this deep journey that you're on right now. You're like, I'm not gonna deal with that chaos or disrespect anymore. Queen of Pentacles too, it could have to do with you buying property. There could be a real estate agent that you're working with. I'm also picturing an interior designer. Something about August. So August could be important to you, the month of August that just passed. Maybe there's someone you're close with and you know that their birthday happens to be in August. So that could be a Cancer or a Leo. No, I'm sorry, a Leo or a Virgo. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. So someone's wanting to give you advice and they're like, oh, Capricorn, you asked me for advice, yay. And they just start going on and on and on and on, like they've been saving it up for you to ask them your opinion. And they're like, all right, well, since you asked, da 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 da, and they like tell you all these things that they've been thinking all along, and you're like, why didn't you tell me this before? And they're like, because Capricorn, you wouldn't listen to me before, but now since you asked, I'm going to tell you. And I feel like that's what this is about. This loving, important communication. This could be a friend. Someone you didn't realize was a friend, okay? And we